Okay, morning people. Back again with another video. I'm gonna do like something a bit different this time. I'm gonna go over a project that I've been on for a while. I made a video about this project. It's called Thales. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna do a. This is my second video on them. I done a video, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago. Bear market, things were going on. The community is pretty cool. If you're in the Discord, you could the actual lead dev is there. You can speak to him. But basically it's a sports betting platform. I wouldn't say it's a sports gaming platform then, but it's not only that. There's other features that are actually available and included in the Fails protocol. And to be honest, during the last 1 to 2 years, they have been building and improving it and trying to figure out how the tokenomics would actually work in the grand scheme of things. Because at one point the token was basically down to, I don't know, 10 cents, and I remember there was a load of like EIP improvements or just IP improvements, improvement proposals, TIPs. We'll call them tips, yeah, TIPs, fails improvement proposals. Basically trying to get the coin to actually move, because at one point it was just stagnant at 10 cents, and then no matter what the dev would do to try and adjust things or try and get the project moving, it just wasn't working. But I think they've cracked it, and I'm gonna go on and say that this is not the first, or this is the first sports betting platform that I actually did a video on. But there was another one called Goal Free, and that sort of fell apart due to bad treasury management or whatever the hell happened there. And so that forced me to go back to Fails and check out what they're doing. And to be honest, it seems like I've missed a whole bunch. And I have been using it regularly, to sports gamble and or sports play, and bet or whatever, and just have a bit of fun casually. I've lost, I've won, but it's all fun and games, isn't it? So we're gonna start with just like the what do we call this? Like the database, or like the breakdown of everything that's going on with Fail. So they are transparent in what they're doing in regards to the actual protocol. And you can see from the total protocol volume, it's like 188 million, which is crazy. And protocol fees is 1,369,000. So I'll just wave the so over here. So the token Dales, you can actually stake it, and you get paid back in USD, which is crazy. So the total APY at the moment is 12%. There's also a buyback and burn feature as well. So all the fees that are accrued, I believe, if I could just refer to a tweet, I hope he doesn't mind. Yeah, so 650,000 fails tokens were just burned on Ethereum mainnet. When was that? 22nd of October this year. Uh, this fails was accrued from trading fees on Overtime Markets, which is the sports betting platform that I could show you, and buyback and burn mechanics in the last month alone. The amount burned today represents 1.2 of circulating supply. More and more users use fails on Overtime's markets to get the best odds, and thus the amount of fees collected grows. Scarcity will soon be the name of the game for fails. So as you can see, like from the chart here, I've got a Dunes board, but I'm not sure if it's up to date. So I'm kind of not just I'm not trying to go through the whole June thing. Like, I don't know what it is with June, but whenever I try and get info from them, I just can't seem to navigate it. It doesn't give me what I want. I've got a dashboard up and I could probably go through it, but I've got a feeling that if the lead dev does see that, he'll probably be like, that's not the up to date information, and you need to go to this thing or whatever. So yeah, I might give it a go. But anyway, yeah, so that's the token. So there's a buyback and burn. You can stake it and earn APY. Yeah, I mean, 100 million circulating supply, and that will be, so 5% of that is already burnt. 26% of it's staked, and some of it's non-circulating. So I guess they're going to do some sort of emission schedule or something. And you can see that there's improvement proposals, which you can actually, if you are a staker, I believe, vote in. Yeah, so there are like three things that you can do on this Thales protocol. The first one I would say is overtime markets, and you can see here I was about to place a bet on Tottenham and Atletico Bilbao, but Tottenham at Galatasaray away, I don't know, our away form's not that great, and I'm not gonna get into it too much, but it seems like when we're away we just don't perform. But in Europe he's playing a younger team, Big Ange, and yeah, maybe it will turn up this time to be good. So I might have a little play on that. But yeah, this is the actual platform, and as you can see on the left side, there are tons of sports. I'll just minimize that. Yeah, so you've got like all sports, soccer, football, basketball, hockey, fighting sports, tennis, esports. They've even got esports. So like, there's loads of things you could do in there, and they've also got like a special promotion going on. So basically, every time you play, you get. So I'm gonna bring this dashboard up if it loads. Apologies for the delay. Hopefully it loads. Let me refresh because basically I had a VPN on and I just turned it off. So yeah, so we've got Overdrop leaguers here. So for I think the rest of the year Wait, so you basically accrue XP points every time you play. There's boosters as well. So when you place a bet, you can basically post it on Twitter, and then post a link from your Twitter onto this overtime markets, and then you get like a special bonus. And basically you accrue like XP, and during the period of you playing, that XP basically. Why is it not logged in? All right, I need to log in so you guys can actually see how I'm doing. And I'm not doing like amazingly well. Just give me a second here. I've had to unplug my mouse, which is great because I'm still on basic. Sorry about this, guys. Like I don't really write. I don't really plan these things. I just sort of think, oh, that would be a good idea, and then I go with it. And then in the end, it just sort of works out that I've forgotten to do something, or it just doesn't quite work out. So still amateur hour, still amateur hour. I'm not a professional. I'm just a regular guy, and I'm just gonna keep waffling until I log in. So just give me 2 seconds. But what I really do like about this protocol is that I don't think there's any actual competition. There's another betting protocol on base called BetBase, but yeah, I don't really trust them. Okay, I didn't need to unplug them out. So here's mine. I am a professional at something. It's probably losing money. And my total XP is 27,271. And you can see here, like you get levels, and after certain levels, they do actually give you free fails. So the fails tokens where you can actually play. So me being cheeky, when I got my 200 Dales from becoming a semi-pro, I believe it was, I tried to cash it out, thinking, oh, okay, free money, maybe I could do something with it. But no, you can only use it to actually play. So the next level you'll see at the bottom here, next fails free bet rewards is at 50,000 XP. So I'm almost halfway there, and I get 500 Dales, which at today's price is about $150, I believe, that I can play with, because at the moment the price is about 31 cents. I'm going to do the chart, but I'm going to do the chart at the end just briefly. So yeah, there's also other things. You basically, with this Overdrop league, it goes on until the 25th June 2025, and your XP points guarantee you a share of 100,000 OP and 200,000 ARB tokens. So that's Optimism governance tokens and Arbitrum governance tokens. And you can see at the bottom here, they even give you a breakdown of how you're currently doing. So you get your current estimated rewards, which is 80 OP for me, 130 and 161 ARB. So that's going to fluctuate over time. Basically, if I'm not playing regularly, then it will go down. If I play all the time and I'm winning every single bet, then yeah, I'll be about, I'll be very happy with my rewards in 2025. So let me go back. So that's that. It's also available on, I believe that Overtime Market is available on Base, OP Mainnet, and on Arbitrum. Oh, yeah, Arbitrum as well. So if you have your preferred L2, even though it's all Ethereum, if you have your preferred L2 or wherever your liquidity is, and you want to play, it's more than available. I can post a link in the description of the video if you want to check it out as well. So the next thing that it does is speed markets. So speed markets is one where like you have to be very careful. Like I've run victim of speed markets many a time, and it's not on the devs, but it's dangerous basically. So what it is that you bet on the price either going up or down. Um, in a short time period. So you've got 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 30 minutes. So at the moment I'm on ETH. What do I think? Is the price going to go up or down? I can bet on it going up. I could say 15 minutes, and I could say $50. Okay. So for that price, for that bet, you basically get back 1.73 back. So you get your money back. So you double your money plus 0.73. So you get back $86 from a $50 bet. For a $300 bet, you get 521. They're saying I'm too broke to do that, which is fair. Yeah. Anyway, so if I click on here, you can see that so it's on Polygon, Base, Arbitrum, and Optimism. I'm not sure if that's the same for overtime markets. Does it say it here? Yeah. No, so it's only on Optimism and Arbitrum, and it's as simple as clicking these two to switch networks. You've also got your profile as well for there, so it shows you how much your volume is, highest win, blah 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, back to speed market. So you can either bet on Bitcoin or ETH. Apologies if I'm talking quick. I don't want to have you guys sitting there for 20 minutes listening to me ramble. Yeah, and you just sort of click up the time and the amount. And what's interesting about this is that you can win up to 10,000 Python speed markets November campaign. Track your results here. So basically, every time you use speed markets, they take your, what's the name of this wallet now? They take your Phantom wallet, for instance, which is what I've got here, and you can see like last month I actually used speed markets a few times, I got some wins. I was quite proud of it, but you know, you can't be too on it all the time because you're gonna get caught out. Like winning money every 15 minutes is tough. It's a tough one. But they actually gave me $40 in Pipe network tokens, which is what I believe they use to track the price. It's like a link, but for Solana and other networks. So yeah, you get that as a bonus as well if you want to muck around on this. So you've got Bitcoin, you've got ETH. Yeah, and if you want to have a bit of fun on there, you know, it's the middle of the night, the missus is asleep, the baby's in bed, you can jump on this and have a go. So that's another part of the protocol of fails. So they've got overtime markets, speed markets, and then they've got let's see this. Yeah, and then they've got leverage without liquidation. So this is like, I would say this is like options, I guess. You bet on the price going up or down once again, but it's for longer periods of time. So yeah, I mean, it's not really for me. I'm not really a fan of like longer short dated options and whatnot. And from before when I originally started using Thales, this was the interface that I was familiar with. So even if you go to like the Twitter and or X, sorry, and you type in fails, it'll bring this up and it'll bring you to the screen. But and then you'll see that you've got access to speed markets, which I just showed you, and it should have overtime markets at the bottom here. And yeah, there's governance that tells you about the Thales tokens. So if I click on that, it should bring up like details like I just showed you on the screen. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make a quick video and just show you guys that yeah, it's this thing. I feel like this is going to be the sports betting platform that everyone's going to be using um, from here on out because I can't see any competition. It's been 2 years, I believe they've been in development, probably longer, But yeah, it feels like they're here to stay. They're sort of under the umbrella of this synthetics, and yeah, they've got good backing. And when you win, you get paid. You don't have to wait or wrangle with in the Discord and say why haven't I been paid or anything, which is part of my previous experiences dealing with other sports betting platforms. So yeah, Thales. If I just go to over to this June analytics board and I can just show you, let's see, the last time this was it was 3 days ago, and you can see that the volume is actually starting to go up, and that's I think because it's sports season. Like if I go back to overtime markets and back here, and I can just show you like there's NFL, there's basketball, like every night there's something to like basically play on. Yeah, and yeah, NCAA, look, they've got loads of stuff, man. They got games from La Liga, from Brazil, if you know anything about Brazil, the Japanese league, Saudi, they've got everything covered. They've got everything covered, and they've even got like little sub markets as well where you can bet, on different things. But you can check that out for yourself. I'm not encouraging it. This is not financial advice. If you're not really much of a, you don't want to speculate on games or the outcomes, you could just buy the token, I think, and just stake it and get paid in USD as well. 12% is better than most banks if you're not willing to take that risk. And I do feel like this is a protocol that is going to grow, that is going to turn into something, yeah, that everybody is going to use at some point. I'm not sure about account extraction where they'd have a phone app. I don't think that's a viable solution. I feel like this is more of a desktop thing. Maybe it's something that's in the works. And I remember reading something about them doing it, but I'm not sure if it took off or if it was, yeah, really worth their time, to be honest. If the market's really there for it just yet. But obviously with Donald Trump coming in, and deregulation of crypto, hopefully, things really kick off for people like this. I'm gonna call him Danny, this Danny, because he's been here for a while and he's been grafting for a while. I'll tell you, it's been like 2-3 years, bear market deep, working on it, building it, maintaining it, and he should be very proud of himself for what he's achieved. But yeah, that's the video. I just thought I'd let my brain ramble. I was gonna show you the token price as well. Yeah, the token price is up. You know, I take it to like a daily or something. Yeah, token price is up. See, so let's break it up. Excuse my colorful charts. It might blind you, but yeah, it's looking like 37 cents. And with the token burn and everything else, all-time highs were what, for 87 cents to a dollar. So there might be a bit of a return there. But yeah, if you stake it, then you stake it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Maybe check out Thales. And if you're interested, buy the token. If you just don't want to, like I said, play. I'm rambling now. I'm repeating myself. Okay, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Check it out. Peace out.